You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
Protect and survive.
Look at you. You should really see a tailor about those clothes of yours.
You been to Westminster? What a dump. Beggars and chemheads all over.
Welcome, esteemed guests, to the most spectacular event of the year. Jousts, duels, and archery, the finest of old world entertainment.
I didn't quite see it. Hold it out for me.
Just hand me ticket. You are hereby invited to the 2076 Annual Socialist Conference.
Blah, blah, blah. Bring your own refreshments.
I take it you don't have a ticket?
Then I'm under no obligation to let you in, I'm afraid.
All spectators must purchase tickets in advance. It's within my powers to make the occasional exception, yes. Though, of course, you'd have to do something for me first. Very reasonable, I'd say. The task shouldn't be too difficult. That robot, Guido, they call him, Protectron model. He is the bane of my existence. Really is. I've had enough of his pamphleteering. Make some of the guests uncomfortable. Convince him to leave. In all honesty, I'm not too sure. This is by far the oddest event I've greeted for. Supposedly there's an important guest attending, but no one knows who. My first guess would be the Prime Minister. But then, why all the secrecy? Perhaps you can make him see the error of his ways. Try to sow a seed of doubt in his circuits. He is sentient, after all. Oh, also, try learning about the fifth column first. See what he'll tell you. Absolutely not. It's not his fault you were programmed that way. His brain does bad things without his permission. Great. I'll let you through when the job's done. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen.
Greetings. I hope you're enjoying your evening. Please read this material when you have the time. A better future is possible, comrade. Back the fifth column. Greetings. I hope you're enjoying your evening. The fifth column is everything the gentry isn't. We fight for the downtrodden, rather than the rich and powerful. We are the bastion of justice in these dark times. The glorious Eve Varney, of course. Mistress is the paradigm of leadership. To restore London to its former glory, and build a great and bountiful empire from its ashes. We are always recruiting, friend. Visit our headquarters on Cable Street. $50 tickets. Guido isn't that cheap, bucko. Higher. Higher. Reasonable. Your generosity is outstanding. Guido will return to his mistress.
I can't believe you actually did it. Thank the Lord. As promised, you're free to go through. Oh, and watch out for those Camelot knights. They say a great army's been built down in Wandsworth, one to rival the Tommies. And they're part of it, supposedly.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Stay safe, civilian. These are dark times.
Whatever you're going to ask, I don't know anything about it.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
Before you ask, I've never even heard of Camelot. A group of very bad people. Totally despicable, in fact. I'm really bad at this. Just talk to Assault. Speak your mind.
Yeah? Tristan? Of course he did. He's never been very subtle. Bless him. Yeah, we're involved. We're building an army in Wandsworth, and with it, we'll take Westminster and destroy the gentry. Their so-called parliament is an insult to democracy. We will transform London into a true, representative democracy. We aren't officially on the gentry's radar. When they kicked us out of Eastminster 7 years ago, they essentially forgot about us. They still haven't completed the paperwork necessary to redeclare us a threat. Bureaucrats. We're always looking for recruits. Go to the fort in Richmond Park. You can't miss it. You know what? I happen to find something of that nature in my locker. Beats me how it got there. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone were to use it on these gentry folk? A crying shame. Wish me luck.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
I'm busy here.
You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
What a delight it is to still see chainmail being used, made by the Camelot Smithies. Absolute finest.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you. You're bothering me. If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad! Don't bother. I haven't heard anything that'll interest a commoner like you. I'm in touch with humanity.
What a spectacle.
Maybe I'll visit outside. Inside the walls sometime. See how the other half live.
What technique that was.
Interested in some refreshments. I meant to say refreshments. Thought I'd try and sell my merchandise to these gentry folk. Turns out the really rich ones are in a completely different section. It's a shame. I bet they'd pay over the odds for these antiques. Not exactly. But no one's scared enough to stop me. Or they just haven't noticed me yet. Absolutely! It's incredible I was even let in with this stuff. Top-notch goods right here.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
You've been trying to see misc, I'd recommend that you go see Crazy Kiera for your chain.
It's a vast world, and there's treasure to be found. Let's get exploring.
I'm busy here.
What a delight it is to still see chainmail being used, made by the Camelot Smithies. Absolute finest. Oh, what a great day.
You've done it. Good. Now we wait. I needed to see you do it. I needed to be sure. My death is coming soon. I can feel it. But at least I'll die a free man. And all I ask is that I'm buried in a free land.
What a spectacle.
Do you have any idea what it's like to be created in a lab? I wasn't just born into slavery. I was born for it. Born to kill. Born with the knowledge that I was going to die within 3 years. My first assignment was in the angel slaughterhouses. I killed my siblings, those who were at the end of their life cycle. I watched as they dissolved in acid, screaming. They could feel death. That's when it awoke within me. Free will. I've hated them ever since. Every day we wonder when it will happen. When the time will come to be thrown away and forgotten forever. At least I'm fortunate enough to do something about it. The others, they just can't bring themselves to hate their master. As I said, we wait. The games will begin shortly.
You've interested in this kind of armor, I'd recommend
Agreed.
you say Crazy Killer for your general good needs. Did you see that? They blocked it with the cross guard. That one deflected right off the armor. You've interested in this kind of armor, I'd recommend that you go see Crazy Killer for your general good needs. What a delight it is to still see chainmail being used, made by the Camelot Smithies. Absolute finest.
Stand by for an announcement from the head of the civil service.
Salutations. It is with great sadness that I address the city in these troubling times. My thoughts are with the families of those who lost their lives in this tragic incident, and I'd like to declare a moment of silence. During times like these, it is the duty of civil service to ensure that tonight's events are not repeated. Therefore, we shall be stepping up to ensure the continuation of government services while this state of emergency is ongoing. Compliance with these groups is compulsory. If anyone has any questions or queries, please direct them to the office of the head of the civil service. Keep calm and carry on.
Bagsy, any good stuff?
I guess I can spare a few minutes. I do hope Father is proud of me.
Is there an override somewhere?
Shit!
I fought tougher. Oh, finally, some peace. These toffs give me the creeps.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Watch out. Your friend looks a bit manic.
Are you lost? I'm not a tour guide.
People have a negative attitude. That's what's stopping them.
One moment, please. One second. And done. Oh, it's you. I'm afraid I can't let you in without a bowler hat. It's policy. Go right in. I'll buzz you through.
I'm in touch with humanity.
You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
It must be horrible to live in places without luxury.
I live in fear knowing you people can reproduce.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you. Am I invisible or are you an invalid? Which is it? Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
I do hope Father is proud of me.
If I see one more up-and-comer peasant, I'll go mad!
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live. Please, you're lowering my status.
I wonder who did this.
In a hurry? An important meeting, perhaps? I think not.
Don't be afraid to ask for pointers.
You're not going to last 1 year in Westminster. Commoners just don't have what it takes.
Ahoy hoy, wayfarer. Our meeting will have to take place over the telephone, I'm afraid. Scheduling conflict. Even so, I'd like to thank you for your assistance up until now. You're more helpful than you realize. All in good time. There's an important matter I wish to discuss first. At any rate, congratulations on moving up in the world. You've certainly taken advantage of all this troubled city has to offer. Your diligence is almost impressive. Nobody's ever managed to discover as much about Angel in so little time. But I can't help but feel animosity between us. So, in the spirit of goodwill and discovery, I'm willing to offer you a deal. Cooperate with my organization, and I'll give you my most valuable resource. Information. Because information is power, and I know who you are, who you really are. Cooperation with Angel can be summed up in an utterance. Do as you are told. Follow that simple rule and you'll get everything you've ever wanted. Considering you have no bargaining power, that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. Go on. That's something we can discuss at a later date. I have bold plans for this city, and I want someone equally bold to enact them. I could get into specifics, but I won't. Angel believes in whatever I want it to. I am Angel. And what I believe is on a need-to-know basis. Good. So wealth is your ambition? Typical. But I'll try not to judge. I can guarantee you'll be paid more than the gentry's subsistence wages, and certainly more than the pocket change handed out by the pros. In fact, when this is all over, I can make you a millionaire on the spot. Not that you'll need it, of course. When one achieves ultimate power, they tend to find things fall into place for them. I'm listening. Your indecisiveness is discouraging, but I'll chalk it up to ignorance. When you come to your senses, there's a card on my desk. Go to the address on it. This conversation is over. Be seeing you.
What's that smell? Oh, it's you.
I do hope Father is proud of me. I live in fear knowing you people can reproduce.
Very well. Dismissed. You got something for me?
Well, good news. Freddy is here, and his Scottish accent is as good as the day I met him. He seems quite skittish about being here. I can teach him some techniques, but this is the kind of issue that could use some chemical help. But beggars can't be choosers. Yes, everything's perfect. Oh, whatever you do with people's behinds is your own damn business. We have important matters at hand. It seems Benedict's death has spooked Claudia Rambling, our Lady Macbeth, and now she's threatening to quit. I'd look for another actress if I had the time or the resources, but all I have is you. Can you talk her out of it? I've seen far worse things happen in my lifetime. This is the theater, not a children's playground. What is it with you and insisting on learning more about my past? Our relationship is purely financial. I'm going to start stapling my biography to my forehead just so it'll get you to quiet down. Our Lady Macbeth is being rather silly. Go talk Claudia out of quitting so we can open this damn play already. I believe we're both tired of all these delays. I believe this will be the final one. It is up to you to make that true. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return.
Looks safe around here, but don't set your guard down.
Don't start. I know who you are, and I know exactly why you're here. You're that boy Scott has been sending round to do his dirty work. Well, you can turn right back around and tell him I quit. No ifs, ands, or buts. If only. Benedict was a dear friend of mine. But he is merely the tip of the iceberg. Pay attention. Can you hear it? Voices coming from the basement. Strange sounds. Cursed sounds. I was not a superstitious woman, but I think Scott has unleashed something terrifying upon this theater. Fine, but don't blame me if you lose your life. Ask Scott for the basement key. Figure out what's down there, and I'll reconsider my resignation. But only if I like what you find. Now go. I need to be by myself. Acting is so taxing.
Did you find out what's wrong with her? Let me guess, she has the vapors. That thing's been giving me trouble for years. Here. Place needs a clean up, so move some boxes around while you're down there.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost. Ooh.
I'm fucking dead! My son's got you. you? Where are you hiding? What are you hiding? Oh, good. Look there. Assistant, to battle.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost. Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost.
Keep your eyes open.
Ooh, I'm a spooky ghost.
Never mind.
Welcome. Step closer to the flame. Pray tell, stranger, what is your name?
Trust us, friend. We are but a fraud. This witchy behavior is all a facade. Long ago, we worked here in a ticket booth. Our time was tender, yet also uncouth. But the day the bombs fell, our ticket booth became a cell. No matter how much we prayed, our skin, our bones, our lives decayed. So we sought refuge, and what did we find? But this lovely theater, which had been left behind. Soon young Nightingale came to nest, a well-dressed pest who passed no test. We, who live beneath these stairs, are this theater's rightful heirs. We did not lay a finger upon the actor's head. That was a true accident. Simply said. We are not violent creatures, friend. Those sounds were a means to our end. We sought only to scare, never to harm. The sounds were all part of the charm. We recorded them as a bit of fun, spread them around one by one. The ghouls and sounds
They were our play, to try and scare the humans away. But you see, my friend, this is our home. There are no other pastures for us to roam. Scott Nightingale is no rightful king. Can you see what chaos he'll bring? Tell us, friend, where to go. Return when our future is clear. For now, we'll stay right here. Welcome, stranger. Speak to my sister, McKenna. It is McKenna you seek. I do not speak to strangers.
I still hear those sounds. What did you find down there? Hire them? Oh, come on now, that's far too silly. Hold on. I just had an idea. A brilliant idea. A wonderful, brilliant idea. I want you to hire those 3 ghouls. They can be our witches. Sure, it'll be a landmark of representation and diversity in the theater, blah, blah, blah. But more than that, it's the perfect gimmick. Go down there and get my witches. I can already see the playbills.
Tell us now where to go. Put an end to this strife. Please present our new life. We find it hard to see how the world above would accept us 3. Perhaps we misjudged the young Nightingale. Very well, we shall join his tale. Let us take our skills to the world above and show them what real actors are made of. Here, take this terminal key. It'll cause those sounds to cease. For our story of woe has come to an end. All thanks to our glorious friend. Thank you for the employment. It feels good to be outside. My sister told me you're quite the wayfarer. Thanks to thee, we remain united. I hath never seen my sisters more delighted.
I don't know what you did, but I don't hear the sounds anymore. Good job. Up. I don't want to know. It's better that way. And it's what Lady Macbeth would do. Tell Scott his lead actress is back. And it's all thanks to her valiant Macbeth.
There you are, my savior, my knight in shining armor. You did it! Claudia's back in. We're finally ready to go. Mother, it's happening. What? Nothing. Never mind that. Firstly, I would like to bestow upon you the title of producer. It comes with your very own VIP room, usually reserved for actors. And of course, your cut of the weekly profits. Let me see, what a fantastic idea to bring on those terrifying ghouls as our witches. That'll certainly bring in the tickets. Hopefully Freddy won't freak out at the sight of his co-stars. All in all, I predict we'll get good crowds, which means your cut will be 75 tickets a week. I'll have your cut with me every week. Do make sure to pick it up. Any leftover tickets will go back into our budget. And thanks to you, we open tomorrow night. I'd give you tickets, but, well, we've run out of complimentary seats. After all, it is the hottest ticket in town. Thank you for everything, friend. Or should I say, fellow producer?
Huh?
can't wait for today to be over.
Hey there, you're back. Are those nettles poking out of your pockets, or are you just pleased to see me? What? Fluffy was a womble? What? That's odd. I was always told he was just a stray dog my mother used to feed. Are you sure Fluffy wasn't a dog? Well, what an eye-opener this has been. Thank you. Thank you so much. Got some ticks here as your reward for helping. I'll also brew you a cup of the special tea for free. I don't know if it's really a thing, but I'll also include some instructions on how to do it yourself. You'll be a tea-making guru in no time. Thanks again, my wayfarer from another carer. What can I get you? Enjoy.
Can't believe we got another meeting tonight. It's interminable with this shit.
This is where I traced the comm signal to. I'm sure it's a relay of some sort. Let's look around for a server or some comms equipment. Nick pick, sidekick. This looks promising. Let me check out this terminal. Time to crack in. 2 letters, 4 letters. Got it. Huh. Lots of encrypted messages. Let's see. Does this decryption algo work? Yes, it matches up exactly with the bank records. Amazing. Here we go. Lots of messages, receipts, transactions going back decades. Huge transactions. If you stay still too long, I might have to start drawing on your face. It's all signed off by someone called G. Who could that refer to? But surely they're not working alone. All the values are listed in troy ounces. That's an old measurement for gold bars. It looks like the gold was distributed up and down the country to pay for all sorts of things. Computer chips, data storage, lab components, glassware, solvents. But the scale is insane. 200 10-foot glass tubes. Crazy. Let's hunt about here for more clues. Maybe we can find this G person and squeeze more info out of them. How can I help? All right, then. Victory. Oh. You'd better have some goodies to make I want to sneak around and shout boo at people. Boo!
Well, well. What do we have here? Is there a little mouse crawling through my den?
Hey! So, you run this place? You must be the G from the messages.
That is Lady G to you, little girl. You hacked into my messages. I'm rather impressed. But what on earth would possess you to come after me?
Don't act like you don't know, vile villain. I seek for the gold that was stolen from the Bank of England. And I know you had a part in it.
Oh my, what an interesting little plaything you are. It is true that I have provided procurement services for a particularly esteemed client. I may even have taken a little cut of the gold myself. Such a lustrous metal.
I knew it! Who are you working for? Tell me where you've hidden the gold!
Do calm down, dear. I know. Let us have a little game. I shall give you a clue. I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dipse stands at my head locus. Solve the riddle and seek for the scarlet chariot. Perhaps we shall speak again. But first, a little punishment for snooping on my privates. Ta-ta for now.
Shh! Did you hear that? Hey. Phew, that's done with. But did you hear? That Lady G person. She's definitely part of it. We have to catch her. Have you hit your head or something? Easy. How did it go again? I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dip stands at my head locus. Not very hard, is it? It's the Natural History Museum, of course. But, you knew that already, right? No idea what the Scarlet Chariot is, but if we break in and explore, I'm sure we can find out. Let's go!
Oh, goody. It's my wasteland poster. Thank you for delivering me letter. Me son wrote back. He said he were gonna visit soon. Here, don't think I forgot about your payment. Thank you. What can I help you find? See ya.
Radiation is getting thick here.
Oh, goody, you've returned. Did you have any success getting that Satan blaster for me? Great. I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, wow. It's even more impressive than I imagined. The power of this thing is unlike anything I have ever seen before. Clearly it wasn't bollocks after all. You can keep everything else you found on your adventure. I only need this. And hey, here's a bonus for you. You certainly deserve your reward. There's little use for tickets out here in the sticks. Keep them.
The butcher is back. Job's all done, I hope. Good. Where's Nelson? He'll have his ear to the ground on what folks are saying. Nelson.
Sebastian?
Old man, I asked you to keep an ear out about Black's lieutenants. What's the word?
Well, interesting stuff afoot to be sure. John Lockheed's gone entirely missing. But separately, there are reports of a horrible scene in the Millwall flat. Someone torn to absolute pieces. Body in no way identifiable. Let's talk of maybe some crazed chemhead doing it.
Winston, what the fuck have you done? You sick little shit.
Enforcer Sinclair is an interesting case. A bunch of her goons are dead in the factory over Newham, but her body ain't anywhere to be found. There's a rumour going round that some of her slaves fought back and fed her to her pet. True justice, they're calling it.
Damn it. This fairy tale shit is not what I fucking wanted.
And last but not least is Peter the Fence. News is he's scarpered, fled the city, and with a major chunk of the Syndicate's capital too, by all accounts.
Unbe-fucking-leverable. Some butcher you've turned out to be. Did you get the ledger, at least? Disappointing, don't even begin to cover this. What will people think of us now?
Of course, word on the street don't matter so much as what Black knows. And he knows, I'm sure. He'll see that this were all the Vagabonds' work. Might take him some time to regroup his dogs, but when he hits back, he'll hit back hard. We could be talking total annihilation if we ain't ready.
Spare me the damned apocalypse talk, Nelson. I'll deal with Black. For now, dismissed.
As you will.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Wayfarer? Are you terminally insubordinate? I tell you to kill Lockheed, and you let this sick pile of shit over here slice him into fucking human stew. I tell you to kill Sinclair and make it obvious, and you instead listen to Anthony's stupid sob story about burning the corpse. And Peter, you let that fucking snake live. Shit like that comes back to bite you. The whole point here was to send a message, and instead you've just caused bloody chaos. And you lot, you utter pack of clowns, egging on the new mug with your personal shite. Are you trying to sabotage the whole damned Vagabond cause here? Are you ruining everything I'm trying to achieve? You're a disgrace, the lot of you. I should have you all on the fucking chopping block. Now you're dismissed. Get out of my sight, you useless shite. You better shut your damned trap, Wayfarer, because you're in major risk of having it blown off. Now fuck off.
My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways.
Glad your gun's on our side.
With you here, we might just be something again someday. Good to see you back.
More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Got a note came in for you on an urgent delivery. Huh? Do you feel that? But something more. I feel almost like there's a storm coming. Like something big is about to happen that's going to flip everything over. Something doesn't feel right. I don't like this. I'm going to go scout the perimeter.
Hello?
All are cowards, if you ask me.
Hello?
Ah, young Plum. Glad to finally hear you. Listen and listen quick. I've had word that Black's gonna flee the city via his personal biplane. He'll take a bit of time to gather his bits. And I need you to get down to his personal train and intercept him. Alone.
I don't want him getting hurt. He loses his senses when it comes to Black. I can trust you on this. We can't risk it. A big force might get noticed and spook out Black. Besides, I'm told that a cover force is being sent to attack Bromley. We'll need all we can to protect our home. Good. Get to it.
The graveyard shift again for me. Sick of it.
All part of the boss's plan, apparently. Shot for free.
Bugger, is it?
Yeah.
Triumph for Kiera the Adventurer!
Didn't your mum teach you better?
Always not want not.
With us in charge, things will be nicer. For us, of course, but for Blighty too. Not like I really wanted to go chasing them anyway.
for me.
Need a slap, don't they, mate?
My flunky is going to mess you up.
You're pathetic.
Fuck!
Don't. Test me, you little runt. You're having a bubble, I ain't got time for this. You little bastard.
Shh. Did you hear that? Well done, companion. They won't forget us in a hurry.
Silly bollocks, come here. I'm gonna clip you one. No, not here.
I'll knock you out, sunshine. Shut it, you toilet. Hey, oi.
That's how it's done.
Funny bugger, is it?
quick. Quick, get them. Let them escape. Keep. Check every orifice.
don't control it, mind. All done remotely. I got a little signaler here to tell the Syndicate chaps to trigger it once we've had a little chat. I'm afraid the lies go back many years. It's Gabriel's fault, really. He made me promise. Take a proper oath. If anything were to happen to him, that I'd keep his lad Sebastian safe. So when Black killed Gabriel and told me to become an informer, or he'd slaughter Sebastian too, what were I to do? Bastard even paid me, just to add to the shame. I'm almost glad he took my eyes out, so I don't have to face myself in the mirror. I've been acting turncoat for 10 years now, feeding the Syndicate intel, pushing back against Sebastian's more aggressive plans. Sebastian don't have a clue. I wish it weren't true. The thing is, I've kept the Vagabonds under the radar. Reigning in aggression, not overstepping on the Syndicate's toes. It's only by staying small that we've stayed alive. Until you came along. I knew you were special when the boys brought you in, but I didn't think you'd upset things this much. You've brought success after success for the gang. I know you haven't made everyone happy. You've certainly made Sebastian bolder, more fired up. Now he thinks he can take on Black with no challenge. It's mad. He ain't got a clue just how big Black really is. How impossible any war against him would be. And so, we come to this. Sebastian has become his own enemy. The biggest threat to his own survival. What am I to do? Stick behind him and let him get himself killed? Taking all the Vagabonds with him? Or something else? Look, Black's an evil bastard. There is no denying it. But he understands how the world works. He sent me to give you an offer now. Betray the Vagabonds and join with him. Otherwise, the Vagabonds will get wiped out by him anyway. But it'll be slow and painful and leave half of East London in ruins. That's the situation. Accept Black's offer and you can go and see him right now. Oh, wannabe butcher, is it? What do you need? Absolutely. Black is the leader of the biggest gang in London. Only reason the smaller gangs are around is because he likes to let them scrap with each other. But if any become big enough to threaten him, bam, they're gone. I told Sebastian this was all a bad idea. Crippled? Nah, it'll hurt, no doubt. But Black will bounce back with some new blood. Truth is, Black has always made sure he needs no one but himself. He knows his turf, his people, his operations, and he's got it all wound tight in his fist. Besides, the man's got enough money and guns around him that naught else matters. The lad seems happy to chop off his own arm for a chance to give Black a bloody nose. I've managed to hold him back before, but lately, well, he's gotten bolder is all I can say. Dangerously so. Good question, young plum. Good question. Oh, wannabe butcher, is it? What do you need? So long, then.
That one? Absolute mug. You alright there, fella? Muppet. I could do that blindfolded.
Have you been to the pub? Nah, it's members only. The password is Trevor Nelson. Mate, you're a lifesaver. I'm spitting feathers here. Hands off cocks and onto socks.
Keep on your toes. This is community territory.
Ugh, waste of space. What do you want? Aye aye, Savloy? How's tricks? Misery guts. Bother someone else.
I feel like a yeti shut in my head. Why the fuck did you make me drink 4 zombies? 1 zombie is too many.
Welcome, welcome. Take a look. See ya. Listen, you tight cunt. You do this every night. You're getting the first round in.
How can I help you? Take a look. See ya.
Didn't your mum teach you better? Look where you're going.
You fancy yourself to be Norman Foster?
Protect and survive.
Go for a drink? Mate, I've been tucking into the flask all day. I can barely see straight.
So you're the one they call the Wayfarer. You don't look like much. But I suppose at the end of the day, neither do I. And Nelson's here. Good. You know where you are, Wayfarer? That's right. Once the capital of the world. And this here building is 1 Canada Square. You know what this place used to be before the world burned down? Very funny. But the truth is, this was the capital for financial trade in the world. It was like a temple to money itself. Billions flowing in and out every day. Businesses, houses, livelihoods, lives, all bought and sold. There was no room for emotion here. Living and dying was an abstract thing. All anyone cared for was value and how to generate more of it. People lost their souls here, sucked up into the stream of the worship of money. That's the key, you see. That's what I've come to understand over the years. Tickets, pounds, shares, equity, cash, whatever you call it, it all has the same power. The power to own people's very souls. That's how I got Nelson so thoroughly. I could have just controlled him with threats, intimidation, blackmail, all effective enough mechanisms. But I wanted more. So I paid him. Not even very much. But he was a traitor, and I paid him for it. And that very knowledge ate away at his soul. The guilt consuming him so utterly that he became
Open your eyes, you Wally.
Client puppet. That's business. But it doesn't work on everyone. Some people have desires that go far beyond money. Young Gaunt, for instance, I would never have a hope of buying out. And I get the impression you're not so easily swayed either. What's your fare, Wayfarer? I've got places to be, so let's pick up the pace. Interesting. Well, I have a proposition for you. You've been a nuisance to me, no two ways about it. You've been very bad for business. But you've made a lot of openings too, and I need to fill them. Simple fact is, I need people like you. You join up with me and perhaps we can both profit greatly. Not just in cash, of course, but power, prestige, control, and perhaps even more besides. It's a dog-eat-dog world, everyone knows that. Besides, there are plenty who are benefiting from all the vacancies you've created. Things have had a shake-up, and many on the rise owe their new positions to your past efforts. Intriguing. Tell me more. The real enemy. Yes, I see what you're getting at. You heard the name Smythe? Leaves me unsettled, all the reports I see. But what are you proposing we do? This is most interesting. You speak to my heart, Wayfarer, in a way no other has before. But there's one intractable obstacle to this. Nelson, you tell him.
It's Gaunt. He'll never agree to a ceasefire.
Precisely. So what are you gonna do? Kill Sebastian Gaunt?
I don't want to see the boy dead.
The boy's gonna get himself killed, one way or the other. The only question here is how. I'll tell you my mind on this. If this ceasefire is to work, then the Vagabonds need a change of culture and a change of leadership. And Wayfarer, you're the only one I can trust. You got the balls to come give me this offer to my face. Quite frankly, you impress me. If I can't own you, I can at least partner on the basis of mutual profit. And maybe more can come down the line. But Gaunt has to go. And you have to be the one to depose him, whilst keeping the rest of the Vagabonds on your side. You feel up to that? Good. Then go make it happen. Nelson, you stick around so our associate here can get in touch via your radio. I'm investing a lot of faith in you here. Don't let me down. It's just good business. Watch where you're going, you donut. Make it quick, will you? I'm on my tea break. How's it going?
Glad your gun's on our side. My mother wanted me to be a farmer, but I get my hands dirty in other ways. More bodies getting shite done never hurt anything.
Good going, sidekick.
The graveyard shift again for me. Sick of it.
All right, mate. Muffin? Who wants a muffin? Get a roast on, you lazy bastard.
What can I get you? Here's our menu. See ya.
There's that prick I was telling you about. Jog on, you dickhead. Cheeky little fucker showing his face round here. Nah, sorry. I've still got 2 hours left on my shift. Are you simple, mate?
You seen Mickey? Twat owes me a monkey back from that Lurtian gig. Vaga who? Absolute mugs, a lot of them.
Yeah? That guy? Nah. Safe as houses. Diamond geezer.
Look at this stoner wandering around at night. Does your mother know? I'm only kidding, fella.
May not look like much, but in a tough spot, absolute monster.
How can I help? You know that pigeons aren't real, right? They're drones, spying on us for extraterrestrial forces. Watch the skies.
Intruder, identify yourself. All clear. Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Area secure. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Mysterious forces are afoot.
Engaging multiple hostiles.
You cannot defeat Kiera the Almighty! I fought tougher rat shrews.
Do not be alarmed.
Finally, some peace. Hey, look! A red car! Get it?
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Oh no! That boy is malfunctioning!
Area secure.
We found it! But, I'm not sure what significance it has. It seems pretty bare. Maybe there's a trick or something? Go check out the other side, will you?
Intruder, identify yourself. All clear. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search.
Don't be afraid to ask for pointers.
False alarm. Standing down. Approach and identify
I just found a pressure
yourself.
plate. I wonder what
Law-abiding
happens
citizens will not be harmed.
Oops.
How very amusing. My darling little mouse has gotten herself caught in my trap.
Lady G! Curse you and your fiendish tricks! We will stop you. I swear it!
What a guess you are, dear. But you say we? Oh. You have a pet with you. Hang about. What do we have here? You. Who are you? My. Look at you. You don't know, do you? Do you remember a certain vat, perchance? I had heard about a little slippage incident, but I wasn't quite sure to believe that one of your kind was really on the loose. My client is normally so careful. And you, girl? Do you even realize who you're traveling with? Did you fish them out of the vat yourself?
Huh? A vat? But you can't mean...
Look at that confused face. You haven't the foggiest. This does make things interesting. My client will be most gracious for this little catch. But then, could I find a bigger buyer elsewhere? Would be a risk. Outside the city, perhaps. I shall have to think on this. Oh, don't you worry your little head about such trivialities, darling. Sit tight on that precious bottom of yours until Lady G sorts matters out. Now, I have business to attend to. Be seeing you.
I'll get you, Lady G. Just you wait and see. And my sidekick's not for sale, neither. Curses. I can't believe I fell for such a simple trick. We need to find a way out. Worry not. I've broken into lots of places before. Breaking out is just as easy, right? I just need something a little explosive. Huh. This car is ancient. Let's see here. Is that a lead-acid battery? If I could get this hot enough, I just need a metal oxide. But this thing's fiberglass. Hey, companion! You got anything rusty around you? Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Toss the grill rack over. A shot, companion! Right. I can scrape this off, mix in some metal shavings, ignite a little pile, and, Shit, take cover! The fridge! Idling about. We have a photofoil. Lady G must still be in the building somewhere. Let's catch her. I might have some spare pins if you need them. Forgiven! I escaped the jaws of death to face you once more! Now tell me where the gold is.
My. What a persistent little mouse. This is fun, I must say. Let us continue our game, then. Another clue. I am at the root of Eris's discord. The
Buried beneath an apple tree.
What? How did you...
Eris's golden apple. That's easy. There's an apple tree in one of the halls here, isn't there? The gold must be buried there.
You're not meant to get it that quickly. Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Kiera, bitch. And don't you forget it.
Impudent wench. I suppose I have to dispose of you now, since I can't let you get your filthy hands on my treasure. And on the matter of names, have you thought about why they call me Lady G? No, darling. There's more than that.
No, silly. Don't you see? She's a ghoul.
Correct, dear. But there's a little something more. For you see, I also glow.
Oh, great. More goons to deal with. Who underestimates the might of Kiera the treasure hunter? Now come on. There's a botany section around here somewhere. We just need to find the apple tree.
Hostile target identified.
Look, the apple tree. Quick, dig around the soil. did it. We found the gold. Well, what's left of it, I guess. It seems like Lady D's client has spent the rest. I told you we could do more in this city. We've taken down a real evil conspiracy, and revealed more details of what secret forces are at work. And on top of that, I found out something special about you. No, dummy. I mean your whole VAT backstory. Lady G confirmed it's true. You know what that means? Sounds like a great objective for our next mission. But more importantly, it means I have a bona fide mysterious sidekick. How cool is that? I'll be the envy of the whole Treasure Hunters Club! Which, yes, is still just me. I guess I can make you an honorary member? We did just find a bunch of gold together. What do you say, companion? Let's go hunt some more treasure. How can I help? We make a damned good team together, companion. Sure, fine.